Ooh, hands. Yes, so in the spirit of the season, who thought I'd be bringing this series back from the dead? I didn't. So, here we are. We have a Swag Halloween haul special. So, for those of you who aren't aware, there is a segment on my channel where I basically review products because I really like Ashen and it looked like a lot of fun, so I decided to do it myself and it was a lot of fun and I want to do it again, and there's a load of episodes that are going to be coming, so just so you know. So we're going to kick off today with some cake. This is parkin. For those of you who aren't aware of what parkin is, it's basically an oatmeal and treacle cake that's eaten in the north when we're not comparing whippets around bonfire night and Halloween, and that's parkin. Yeah, no reason I'm showing you that other than I really like parkin and I fancied some. Right, so this is how this is going to go today. First of all, I've set this camera really badly because the bottom of the sofa is down here, so I can't actually rest my hands, so I imagine my arms are going to get really fucking tired. It also means that some of the heavier items I'm going to have to lift whilst I'm mocking or parading them in front of you. We're going to start off traditionally, as we should, with a pack of skulls. This is Trick and Treat, so it's a bit of both. Horribly Eerie Skulls by Sainsburys, 4-pack. I do believe these were £1, and let's... Oh, they've gone a-flying. Oh, goodness me. Yeah. They're basically a dog's chew toy, basically. Don't actually give these to your dog, though. I'd imagine he'll choke to death. And good luck explaining this to the vet. So, what have I got next? Well, let's go with something interesting. So, whilst we're in Sainsbury's, we also picked up this. It's not some books, it is in fact a candle. As you can see here, it's already been lit. I thought this was a really cool candle, until I realised, actually, apart from the, beautiful decorations on it, it's basically just advocacy for book burning, which is a little bit sinister in itself. There's not a lot to say about this other than that, really. I thought it might have some kind of, hidden core or something. It doesn't, it's literally just a candle. It does burn for a very long time, though. That's about 9-10 hours worth of burning, and it's barely even put a dent in the bloody thing, so, this thing, it's about £5, it's gonna last you. I introduced to you the world's first incinerated superhero. Hello! This is Burnt Toast Man. The reason I say that is because this really doesn't pick up very well on camera, but it's basically a plastic skeleton, but it is covered, coated in this sort of black glitter. The effect of it is that it looks like it's made out of, burnt toast, basically. But there is also another slight issue with him. Look how much glitter I'm covered in already. He is literally crumbling to dust. He's also really fabulous, which is excellent. But, I mean, I really don't know what to say about this, other than, just look at what it's done to my sofa. Hang on. Get over there. God, you should never hang that up in your house. You should put it in quarantine. Right, what else do we have? Aha, let's go back to some food. Now then, we have here Mr. Kipling, chocolate and slime slices. Woohoo! Mr. Kipling every year sort of do a festive thing, basically. These are bad for you. Good, right, they're probably also carcinogenic. And it's got a ghost on it, so that's good. Basically, they're lime-flavoured sponge cake. I've never had lime-flavoured sponge cake, so this is going to be interesting. That's what they look like. Let's get that out of the way. Let's be eating some cake. I probably should have handled the glittery skeleton before this, but oh well. They are also doing something at the minute called Witch's Hat Fancies, which is basically orange sponge with, black fondant, so, more green shitting jokes. Incidentally, I've not been to Burger King in quite some time. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, actually. Right, if you really like lime, this is perfect for you. There is a weird, there is that sort of nasty tang to it that you sometimes get with lime-flavoured products. It tastes like a lime Tic Tac, covered in chocolate, actually. Oh yes, this was something that freaked me the fuck out, to be honest. Ghostly Squidgers! I don't understand why this exists. It's an amoeba, basically, and it does this. What has this got to do with Halloween? It's clearly something else that they normally sell, that they've just tried to make Halloween-y. I don't know what it is. Is it like a dog toy or what? But try harder. Okay, speaking of trying harder, we have a lantern. Hey! Can anyone spot the manufacturing flaw with this one? Yeah, I'm going to switch this on for your entertainment. Ooh, 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 why are you on the roof? Yeah, I don't know how this one got past quality control. I can only assume there is no such thing in the factory where this was made. I would also like to point out this is a one-off. They weren't all like this, hilarious though that would have been. And I simply had to buy it because I connected on it on a prejudiced level. Yes, this was the other thing that I wanted to come and fetch. It's a wine glass, and it says Witch's Bepew. Yeah. Unlike Pumpkin Face over here, this was a recurring issue. There wasn't a single one that said Witch's Brew. They all said Witch's Bepew. Which makes me wonder if it was deliberate. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing they just forgot how to spell the letter R, but still. I'm going to treat this like a family heirloom, and it will go with me everywhere. The day that I am president of the United States, this is coming on Marine One with me. And that's how you can tell I've been watching a lot of fucking West Wing recently. So, we move on to something that is also glass, but absolutely beautiful. This one, we're segueing into TK Maxx this time. Purveyor of sort of discount clothes from people that have sort of taken the clothes back and then they've been like, oh, we can't sell this, quick, shove it off to those cunts. So, we have... Oh god, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for the let's drop something. This absolutely beautiful decorative pumpkin. The reason I raise this mainly is a lot of people have been saying, oh, Halloween, it's a kid's thing. There is actually some genuinely beautiful ways that you can decorate your house. They had loads of these, and I don't just mean like these sort of bronze and black ones, although they are stunning themselves. There were sort of translucent orange ones and sort of blown glass ones with patterns inside. They're absolutely gorgeous. Even so, it's a tenner. That was what was even more astounding. And it's not necessarily Halloween denominational, so you could have it up all autumn if you wanted to. It's even good for Thanksgiving if you're in America. I don't know if you have TK Maxx in America. If you don't, then that joke from the Fires of Pompeii where she goes, oh, do you go to TK Maximus? That will have been lost on you guys, won't it? So yeah, it's a glass pumpkin and I like it. Moving on to something I don't like. Do you know, sometimes when I review things, I'm happy. Sometimes when I review them, I'm angry. This just makes me sad. Right, how apocalyptically lazy do you have to be that people have given up on the art of carving pumpkins and they are now just pushing Mr. Potato Head face pieces into them instead? A, they look shit. B, why? They're everywhere as well. There must be some kind of call for them, but I hate it. So, moving on. We don't have enough flashing lights right now. Let's have some more flashing lights. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I've not switched them on, have I? Ooh. Yeah, I'd imagine this would be in an advert for a bad LSD trip and why you don't do drugs, because, I mean... Oh, man. Andy Warhol has nothing on this. You can go over here. Doesn't shed anywhere near as much glitter, strangely enough. Sainsburys, you need to up your game. That was like Poundland for possibly £1. I think that's how that place works. Back to TK Maxx now, because I just realised, God, there's glitter everywhere. Because I just realised I'm not done with them yet. Who knows snow globes? They're a thing. Well, there's apparently also Halloween globes. Yeah, again, TK Maxx seem to be excelling themselves at the minute as the purveyor of classy Halloween stuff. This was 15 quid, I think, or something like that, but it is really well done. Like, the detail is quite amazing, actually. There's like little tears in the dresses, and you can even see like the femurs and things. It's really well rendered. Best bit of all, that's not just glitter, there's also like cutouts of bats and all sorts in there, so it's actually really well thought out and really well detailed. I'd happily recommend you get one of these. £12.50, actually, it was cheaper than I thought. It's not musical, is the only qualm I have. They did have musical ones, but they didn't have a purple bride, and, you know, that was a deal breaker. So that can sit over there. Decorate your own gingerbread bats, because this is something that somebody asked for. Yeah, Morrison's, again, they seem to have gone crazy for Halloween gingerbread this year. So they've got like little sprinkles in orange and black and sort of black beads, and you get like your little charming little gingerbread guy with nipples for some reason. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. But yeah, we've got a few gingerbreads. 5 of them, in fact. There's only 4 of them in here, because I did one earlier. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Came out quite nicely, I think. Happy Halloween, everybody!